Hello YouTube. Okay, so just a quick update really on my Egret 2 candy cab. I've had a lot of questions come through about my setup, so I just thought I'd show you my setup, and if it interests you then keep watching. If you're not interested then switch off. So I'll just show you how the main setup works. So obviously here's the Egret 2 cab in all its glory, and then I have my PC over here in the corner, and I use this wireless Logitech keyboard and mouse for MAME because it just makes things a lot easier instead of moving a mouse and having a wired keyboard. So I've got a little dongle in the back of the PC. This is the PC what's connected to the Egret, so the wires go all around the back there. Do a bit of a tidy up, but around the back there, and then into the back of the Egret 2 there, in that little corner slot, and then into this J-pack here, which is this one. And what this board is here, this is quite a rare Samwa two-way splitter for jammer boards. So I have my J-pack in here from the main PC, which is over here, which I just showed you, and then this one here, this purple wire, this is what I made also. This is just an extension jammer loom because I've got a Neo Geo 4 slot there right in the corner. Usually you'd have a board here what slides in and out. I don't know if I can show you. It slides in that groove there, that white ledge, but I've just removed the board for now for this purposes. This is the jammer edge. Obviously this would go onto, sorry about the rocky video by the way, so it might be a bit rocky this one because I am holding the camera in my hand whilst I do this, so please bear with me on that. So this is a jammer edge connector which goes onto here. If I want to, I can just disconnect any one of these and plug them straight onto here and just not use the two-way, but there's no point. This is the power supply, and then if you reach underneath the machine here, there's a switch which turns the power supply on from when the coin door's closed. So when this area's got the coin door on, there's the coin doors over here at the moment. Also under here, I don't know if you can see, that's where the key should be to lock the control panel down. And what I've done is I've removed the lock and fitted a credit switch. So if I want to put credits in, I just press that and it coins up the machine instead of having to open the door. I'll just quickly show you that. Because usually you'd have to open the door, and then when the coin comes in from the top, it goes through the mech and hits this little lever here, and then when it hits that, that's 1 credit, that's 2 credits, that's 3 credits. Well, I don't have to do that now because this wire here goes to that switch. I'll just quickly show you that switch. There you go. I can put all this back so it should look like that if you like, but it doesn't look like that because I've put that switch there. So this is my homemade control panel. You can see the heads of the screws there. But I'm not really that fussed because it doesn't bother me because it is my homemade one. I do have the original setup, the original 2-player control panel under there, which is mint. So I'll just put that back on if I have to, and that's 2-player. So there's 1 player here, a player here. But for me, that's perfect. I just got this plate cut from a metal yard. Bought this transfer, stuck it on, knocked out the holes for these buttons, so I made my own setup because I prefer like the Neo Geo layout instead of the more curved Sega ones. Also, this is Sanwa, this stick, Sanwa buttons as well, which I prefer. Oh, sorry, not Sanwa, Samitsu, sorry, which I prefer to the Sanwa. I don't really like the Sanwa ones, but they seem really more flat. Okay, so inside here, this is the jammer loom. This here, this feeds up. This is player 1. That's player 1. That's player 2, and this feeds up from the jammer edge, basically. So if you like, you've got up, down, left, right, button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. It's all on this, on here, and that feeds up to this here. So what I would do is my control panel layout here. So this part I would plug into here if I want to use the jammer edge, but because I'm using MAME, I've plugged this part into this black box, and in this black box here is a 360 controller which goes down through the machine, out the back, round the side of the PC, and connects there to the front, the white USB cable. That's the 360 controller for the arcade. So that's powering the control panel, if you like. And the switch here, this one, this switches between the Sanwa two-way switcher. So if I press that switch, what I've just pressed, it'll go 4 slot, and I press the switch again, it'll jump to the main PC. So I can switch between the two by pressing that switch under the control panel. Just letting people know as well, this here, these are the extra 2 buttons for Street Fighter games, because this is 4 button only, and the other 2 buttons are on here to make it 6 button. So if I was going to play Street Fighter on a PCB, I would connect this up and have 4 buttons. So you'd have weak, medium, hard, kick, and then 1 punch, say for instance, and then the other medium hard punch would be on this here. It's not confusing. Once you see the CPS2 motherboard, it'll all make sense. So yeah, so that's the coin drawer there. Well, probably says warning, don't open. I don't know. There's my model number. That's got that on the back as well. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you the front. I think this here says, when I got this, I could take this off if I wanted, but it's just a little sticker what says no standing at the machine, keep moving, sort of thing, or something like that. Someone did tell me once what it meant. So yeah, so I'll just quickly show you the machine, how it all looks inside. So you open up the front flap like that, and then you lift this up like this, and it props up on them stands, like a bit like a car bonnet, if you like. Just trying to get me a good selfie in the shot. So, and what this does is, these are the speaker wires here. These are the original ones. So if I'm using a PCB, I would just plug them into there. But I'm not, I'm using MAME, so I split the adapter and made it so I can just plug my main PCB in left and right. There's the monitor there. The monitor's on a rotational mech on these cabs. so you can just swing it round, and to swing it round all you do is you'd unscrew this one here, and the one on the other two sides there, on the other sides, and then just pivot the screen round. And that's how you rotate the screen. Also, you'd have to change the bezel as well, so I did a quick release wing nuts there, as you can see it, so I can just quickly unscrew this bezel, because obviously it's at the moment it's 4x3, and then this way is the other rotation. So just to make sure I didn't put it the wrong way round, obviously there's the tube light there. I'll just pop the lid back down again. Okay, so I've popped the lid back down again now. This is the marquee for the top, if you like, which would go on there like that, and just held on with them 2 screws. I think Rastan's just done a runner out of it. And so that'd just go on the under there, if you like. But yeah, that's a quick overview of my Egret 2. There's the power supply, because obviously it's Japanese, so it does have a step down there. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.